Encouraging people to think for themselves and question authority, y'all can get in trouble that way.
It calls us to question.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jerry, back again for another reaction video. This time, it's a reaction to a request from Cypher's. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. Cypher Studio. It's a request for King Lil G, A Letter to Dre, and I'm actually looking forward to it. I've never before doing these reactions. I mean, fairly new to it. Recently, I had never heard of King Lil G. Maybe I'm living under a rock, but I've also never heard of the Les Twins either. So apparently, you know, I got a lot of learning to do. But that's also why I do enjoy doing these reactions, because you guys all put me onto some really cool stuff, and I get to, you know, broaden my music taste and my, you know, overall entertainment of things I can watch, and you know, it kind of clears my mind, and I enjoy doing it, and hopefully it helps you guys to get away from whatever's going on in your life, and you could watch these videos and watch me react to whatever you request. And so here it is. Here's another one by King Lil G. The last video I reacted to was Cold Christmas, and that was actually one that actually kind of got me a little, not a little, I was emotional. Made me think about my little girl, and man, it was some real stuff in the content, and his you could just kind of feel his heart through his music. So ever since then, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out more King Lil G. And that being said, let's check this out. It's A Letter to Dre by King Lil G. Let's jump right into it.
Dre. I was wondering if you would ever sign a Mexican.
Swag on.
You crazy. Imagine we could take it back. Just imagine when radio still played gangsta rap, and rappers talked about being from the streets. True stories about the ghetto, fuck the police. Imagine Drake really being from a hood. Imagine if Lil Wayne was a real blood. Would he go to Watts, or would he chill in Compton with no bodyguards? Will anybody rob him? Getting gangsta on a song, but you never killed. I know, get tatted up, you can say you real. A bunch of Mexican rappers with no deals. I'm pissed the fuck off, I gotta tell you how I feel. Fuck the dumb shit, I want a big deal. I'm talking about them Jay-Z, Eminem deals. Making 10 mils, I want the best wheels. If this bitch don't fuck, then the friend will.
I keep telling them, but they don't understand me. Can't you see I'm coming from that West Coast? Selling out shows, grinding in the streets is all that I know. I keep telling them, but they don't understand me. Can't you see I'm coming from that West Coast? Selling out shows, grinding in the streets is all that I know.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
What seems to be the problem?
I want to say crap.
Everything's okay?
Correct. I'm a lot of guy.
Thank you. Thank you for doing your job. Make a left.
Imagine it was based on race, and that's the reason why my demos got misplaced. If that's the case, then imagine all Latinos. Since it's about race, they never buy your ringtones, never buy your albums, and never go to shows. Imagine there was no Latinas in your videos. Imagine me at the MTV Awards, next to Kanye, laughing at a year ago. Imagine Dr. Dre saying fuck the cops. Rick Ross used to be one, now you give him props. The rap game is upside down, and now I'm writing letters to you trying to figure this out. Easy-E fuck with Mexicans, Tupac mentioned us. I bet that in Compton you live next to us. So why the fuck can't we get in? I got stories, gangs and drug dealing.
I keep telling them, but they don't understand me. Can't you see I'm coming from that West Coast? Selling out shows, grinding in the streets is all that I know. I keep telling them, but they don't understand me. Can't you see I'm coming from that West Coast? Selling out shows, grinding in the streets is all that I know.
Proud to be the motherfucking Mexican. In Los Angeles, doing this shit.
I like that West Coast.
Business. Even though they try, they won't be able to motherfucking stop it.
Alright, well, big shout out to, hopefully I'm saying it right, Cypher Studio. I guess that's the YouTube channel. He requested this, what I just watched, Letter to Dr. Dre, and I thought it was, I liked it. When it comes to the West Coast, it had that old you know, middle, early 90s, hardcore, you know, West Coast sound. I thought that was pretty nice. The hook was, I always liked that, it kind of had the reminiscent of Nate Dogg, kind of similar, you know, kind of the melodic, you know, just that nice, the hook to kind of keep your head bobbing a little bit. And the content, it makes sense. I've never, I mean, I've sadly never really thought about it, but the labels definitely don't seem to be pushing Hispanics, Latinos, Latinas. You know, when another comparison is Snow the Product. You guys know that I do a lot of reaction to her. You guys request it, and I just pump them out as much as I can. She's freaking, when it comes to the technical skills, she's one of the pinnacle precision rappers out there, and she don't get the looks that she deserves, as well as King Lil G. You know, obviously, since I had never heard of him before, and that's no offense to him. And they, you know, it's just not his fault that, you know, if that's the reason behind why he's not being signed, because it's his race or whatever. It's kind of a sad deal, because he's definitely talented. Like I mentioned, the last reaction I did was his song "Cold Christmas," and you know, that's what I like about him is you can tell his heart is in it. You know, when he's not just rapping stuff just to say it. You know, just to get on the radio or whatever. He's actually putting out stuff that it's, you know, from his heart. And you know, as I can't always relate to, you know, I'm not a gangster type of guy, even though you guys might think I am. No, it's good, definitely not. But when it comes to, you know, what he's talking about, I don't really care if it's something I can relate to, because I can feel that he is passionate about it, and that's what I really appreciate about any artist, is that whether or not I can relate, if they're putting out, you know, putting forth lyrics that are, you know, you could just feel their passion behind it. I dig that, you know, and much respect. And like I was saying, Cold Christmas, it made me emotional, and I was like hesitant to even upload that video, because I don't want to tell you, because you're gonna go check it. But you know, I cried a little bit. You know, it kind of reminded me of my little girl, and you know, if a song can make you tear up or cry, okay, I'll admit I cried. Okay, I'll tear up, but yeah, if it could do that, then you know, you could definitely tell they're a real artist. Much love to King Lil G and his music, and hopefully the label executives will. It's just unfortunate, you know, they don't recognize always the talent out there. They look at marketability, and I don't know if it's they don't think Latin people will buy, you know, other, or not Latin, just people in general will buy, you know, a Hispanic artist. But there is a lot of Hispanic people in America that, you know, not alone Hispanic, but you know, anybody that has an appreciation for hip hop, but for sure the Hispanic people, there's a marketing factor there, and I think they would sell, in my opinion. But you know, the only other, I mean, I gotta brush up on, you know, my hip hop nowadays. I've been out the game a little bit, but you know, back in the day, I remember SPM. You know, he had some somewhat, you know, a little success when it comes to sales and such, but you know, come on labels, come on executives, you know, give them a shot, man. Especially the real artists out there, Hispanics, no matter what race, give them a shot. If they got music from the heart, they deserve it. So yeah, this is Jerry, Revolution Uprise. Thank you for the request, if you have any requests of your own, then feel free to drop it down there. And if you like what I'm doing, just go ahead and like it, like my video, subscribe, and well, I'll put it on the list, and I'll do what I can to try to get it out there a little quicker. I've been kind of struggling with my workflow, I guess it'd be, and I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit. Until next time, this is Jerry, and you guys better take it easy.